2 years ago, 60 pounds heavier, struggling to find time. Today, multiple workouts per week from my home gym. Let's be better.
What is up, YouTube? We're back with another week of workouts. Today, I am going to be going up in weight on bench press. I think we're going to go up to 205, 215. Somewhere around there. Last week we got sets of 12, so it's time to increase weight on these. And then the rest of the workout will be the same as what you saw last week. I don't think I have any weight changes going on, but we are still going to push things as hard as we can to try to get as much muscle growth as we can. Really try to get pumped up this week. We'll go ahead and get some warm-up sets, and then we'll go on from there. Going up to 215, I think. I don't know. The question here with going up to 205 is, why do I not just go straight up to 225 and rip that out? Because I'm going to be patient. And that's going to be what I rep once I'm ready to go up in weight from this one. So a little bit of a different strategy here on these bigger lifts for this program. I don't know if I've talked about it yet. I can't remember. But I'm just doing probably like sets of 6 to 8, maybe 10. Not going all the way to 12. Really trying to focus on, I just really want to get more weight moving on these. But still focusing on good form. Just really trying to get some higher weight. 3. Let's see how this goes. First time I've lifted this heavy of a weight in a while. 3, 2, 1. Seven. Heck yeah. So I ended up getting 7 with those, which is 1 rep more than what I thought I would be able to do. So really good there. That technically gives me, based on the math, a 1 rep max of like 265, which is awesome. My goal is to get somewhere around 300. So like if I could get 3 plates, that'd be great. But for right now, I'm at 265, so still got a ways to go. But really happy with this lift so far. We'll see how the second set goes. I usually burn out quick with chest exercises, which is another reason why I went down to like the 6 to 8, 6 to 10 rep range. Trying to see if with these bigger compound lifts, less systemic fatigue helps me out on the second set, even though I'm pushing that first set still to, 0 reps in reserve or failure. We'll go ahead and get into that second set. I think my rest period is done. Four. 5. 6. Yeah. Okay. Whew. 6 there. So I don't think I could have got another rep. Really happy with the performance on that this week. Do I really have much more to say on that? Just happy with it. Let's move on and kill these shoulders. Ah, 15 again. Whew. All right. Hopefully that means we'll get more reps on that second set. He says, "This is my last resort. No breathing, don't give up." Man, I listen to, I don't know, punk rock, pop punk, rock music, metal, whenever I work out. I've seen other people who listen to hip hop. I've even seen girly pop become popular whenever I see it, or on like Instagram reels and stuff. So comment below what type of music you listen to during your workout. For me, it has to be rock, really like hyped up hip hop. Like I don't think I can listen to really anything else while working out. Actually, that's not true. So I've listened to movie soundtracks before, and I've also listened to like movie soundtracks like really like high intensity, high RPM moments from the Lord of the Rings soundtrack, the Dovahkiin song from Skyrim, the Witcher soundtrack, which is great. Dune soundtrack's great. So I've listened to a little bit of everything while I work out. Not quite girly pop yet, but I wouldn't put it past myself at some point to be in the mood for that. But for the last year or so, I've been in the mood for like rock music while I work out. All right, we'll go. Yeah, 13. So did get one more set rep. That's this week versus last week. On to chest raises. And I'm just really happy with the performance there. On chest. On the bench press. Definitely repping more weight than I really ever have, which is awesome. Just so happy with that. Whenever I have been consistently lifting in the past, you know, like whenever I was in, let's say, just high school and even in college, bench press has never been a strong lift for me. So to be able to get this and see good growth in a max is good, especially because I haven't done flat bench in so long. So really good to already kind of be hitting those small wins at this point with that weight increase and performance on that set. Just goes to show, you know, the concept of weightlifting, gains in the gym, building muscle. It's a long-term game. Sure, you can see real quick gains at points, but overall, building muscle and weightlifting, it's all about the long term. It's being better than you were 3 months ago today. It's not something that you're gonna see all of the growth, you know, within, you know, a couple weeks. It's something that's gonna take 6+ months to really, really see true change and true growth. And so you have to be patient with weightlifting. 30 pounds on this. Really just trying to get as many reps as possible up to, we'll say 30, or no, sorry, up to 20 probably. Just to kind of make sure I'm getting the growth I want. Woo! Quite a bit more of that rep. That's today, or this week, than last week. Earth. 13. Chest is cooked. Take a breather and then dumbbell shoulder press. Hey, real quick reminder, if you are enjoying the video, please remember to like it and subscribe to the channel. Share this with any other busy dads you might know who would benefit from us all trying to be better together. But I don't want to take up too much time. Let's get back to the video. So, volume overall increased on those raises, but I got the same number of reps on the second set as last week. Though, I want to say last week, I couldn't have even attempted to fail on the 14. So, think that second set even saw progress. First set definitely did. I'll be interested to see how these dumbbell shoulder presses go after the real heavy bench press. Because, of course, that activates your front delts quite a bit. So we'll see how much gas I have left in these. I think I'm trying to get 10 at least, like 10 and 9. Can't remember exactly, but at least 10 with the first set. Woo! 12. All right. If that holds, and I get a little bit more on next set, be a real good week. Purely from the filming perspective, 2 sets is less than optimal. Theoretically, whenever you're filming, so I've done videography in the past and learned quite a bit about, like, so I have experience with trying to make things look cinematic, or like, you know, getting the proper coverage with filming. And 2 sets is not optimal for coverage whenever you're filming. And it's because theoretically, whenever you shoot a scene, you're wanting a wide angle, a medium shot. So something kind of like this would be a medium shot. That first shot would be a wide angle-ish. And then you want a close-up. When 3 sets, you can do that. With 2 sets, you can't. So you got to pick and choose to try to make sure things are optimized. So that way I can turn anything I make into short-form content too. So that way I don't have to film multiple times. I have to keep probably a medium shot and a wide angle shot. It's just less than optimal for trying to make sure everything's visually interesting. But that's not what you guys are here for. Anyone who's watching this is, you know, a busy dad who's just wanting to see another busy dad get at it. And hopefully I'm inspiring other busy dads to, you know, hit the gym, take control of their health and fitness. If that's you watching this and you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, join the journey. We're all going to just be better together. Let's get into this second set and see how it goes. I might regret going for 12 on that first one. Ah. I think that one's ugly, but I got it. Really happy with that dumbbell press. Definitely, my body, I think, is now getting used to this new program. I think that was probably a part of the first 2 weeks. Body trying to get used to the new exercises. Now I feel like I'm probably locked in. We'll see how next week goes, though. Oh. With these, we're trying to at least get 10. We're trying to keep the elbows back, perpendicular, and so that way my arm here is nearly perpendicular. Not quite, but almost. Really keep that tricep in a stretched position, because that's what these are for. And we're going to push them as hard as we can. Okay. Woo! 12. Oh. I was hurting the elbow. Dude. Woo! Let's go. Oh my gosh. 12 on each of the, or 13 on the first one. No, I don't remember. 12 on that second one. Pushed both to 0 reps in reserve. Good progress on that one. Elbow didn't hurt on that second set. So I think it was probably just, wasn't quite warmed up in that position. So maybe going forward, I need to take the dumbbells. I take a 20 and just kind of do that movement a little bit before getting into the actual working sets, just to make sure that elbow is warmed up. I would have thought it was by this point, especially after the heavy benching, but, and the dumbbell press, overhead press, but maybe not. Anyway, all right. So 90 last time. So we've got 90 on the stack. Last time I got 10 and 9. We'll see where we get with these this time around. Really trying to make sure I let it come up, get a deep stretch on my triceps, and then pulling it down. I'm going up another. Should really make sure I'm getting that. There we go. 12, 11. Okay. All right. End of the workout for today. See you back here again tomorrow for pull day. Until then, lift hard, track progress, be better. See you in the next one.